Good morning, mates. This is Sunday, and July 9th, 2017. How are you doing today? I have my mug. It says, "I'm too pretty to work." Well, it's your perspective, and it's how you view yourself. So I'm going to take this mug at face value today, except for I'm just going to use the "I'm too pretty" because I have to work. It's good to see you once again. Another day. Thank God for another day. And I did wake up and say, "Good morning, Lord," because God is good. He wakes us up every morning. He watches over us all night long. He takes care of us. And I'm going to take a sip of my coffee. I have coffee this morning. You know, when I had made the coffee, I made it too strong, so I added some water. And it tastes pretty good right now. So I really didn't have too much to say, but I did want to bring out, we're over halfway of the year. The half of the year is done, January to June 30th. We've completed it. Thank God for those things that we have committed to do and those things that we have done in the first half of the year. Now let's look forward to the second half of the year. What are we going to do? Make your plans. Write the vision and make it plain, says God. So my purpose for the next half of the year is to stay the course, stay on the path that God has given me, and to I want to add extra services. I do services. I teach Bible class. I tutor mostly the English language, and I also will tutor in Bible class if anyone wants me to. I run conferences. I do mission drives. I feed the homeless. And I'm looking forward to even making it on a grander scale. I just thank God for those things. I did start my tomato plant, and I had bought a cucumber plant as well, but that one didn't go so well. I'm not that great with plants, but my tomato plant, it is actually getting bigger. I don't see anything coming out yet, but it's getting bigger. It looks stronger. It was about to die at one point, I'm sad to say, kind of embarrassed to say almost, but I'm trying something new. Never been a farmer. I'm a city girl. Now I'm living in Arkansas, trying to understand how to grow a tomato plant. I thought it would be easy, but something new. I'm working on it, so I have goals. I've also been readmitted to theology school. I'm trying to get my master's in theology. Yes, pray for me. I love to read, but my reading has slacked off. I used to be more avid in my reading, so I want to get back to that. I've taken out books from the library. I love nonfiction. I love autobiographies and biographies as well. So, matter of fact, let me get and show you the book that I'm reading right now. I'll be right back. Oh my. I actually have 3 books on, let me get it right, on Ida B. Wells. This is, let me see if I get it right, The Memphis Diary. And I also have 2 more, but I have to get through this one first. And I just wanted to know more about Ida B. Wells. I went to this review on the, I believe it was 1919 Elaine massacre from Elaine, Arkansas. And one lady spoke up and just gave a brief synopsis on the life of Ida B. Wells and how she was not even well known on a grander scale, and told about the things that she has accomplished as a black woman, she was born into slavery and then became free, and all her accomplishments through hardships of life that she went through. But I got really interested in knowing more about her. So that's a project I have. So now I've been reassigned to my Master's of Theology course, which I hope I finish next year. And I've started my tomato plant, and I'm increasing my reading. I have so many books in my house. You might can see back there. Well, that's one of my bookshelves, and I have 2 short ones. So it's not like I don't have enough to read. And when I see other books, I kind of like gravitate to them and just add them to my collection. Sometimes I have 3 books started at one time, and I don't know if that's good or bad. I think it's not good if you don't finish any of them. But anyway, that's what I'm doing in life. I'm working on me. And just because you're retired or you're, as they say, up in age, you're still living. There's no reason to die. There's no reason to say that I can't accomplish some of those goals and aspirations that I once had, because we realize that you can do just about anything you want to do at any age. There's so many testimonies of people accomplishing things at 60, 70, 80, and 90 years old, and even at 100, something that they had never done before. The people are always quitting their corporate jobs and going into their passion, like cooking and designing and artwork and writing and those type of things. So I want to be an encouragement and an inspiration to everyone who has laid aside their dreams. Pick it back up again. Work on it. It may be a press. Some days are definitely a press for me, because I have other things that I want to do on my bucket list. I want to crochet, and I started it, and I collected a few skeins of yarn, and I put it to the side. But guess what? I haven't given up on it, because that's another project I have later down the road. But I don't want to let go of those things that I've already begun. I want to complete. In my past, I would start something and never finish it. And humankind, we have a tendency to beat up on ourselves when we don't finish things that we've started. And I used to do that, but I stopped, because I'm me, and I'm not comparing myself to somebody else. So if I have that desire to pick it up right now, I'm going to do that, pick it up, get started again, and continue to go into that vein, so that desire can come to fruition and get worked on and then get completed and bring self-gratification. You need to do things that you had hoped to do, that you didn't do, that you're still able to do. Thank God for that. Thank God for the mind that He has given us, that we can accomplish those things, that we can work on those things, that we have desires, hopes, dreams, and aspirations. So I'm just grateful for all that. I didn't want to get into no really heavy, deep conferencing, talking, but if you have some ideas, be sure to post them in the comments section. And I'm hoping that I will get some subscribers. I have one. But don't be afraid to subscribe. Don't be afraid to just view. And if you don't subscribe, just comment. And let's have a conversation back and forth. If you have any ideas on my tomato plant, matter of fact, it says it's Roma tomatoes. So if you have any ideas on that, I would be grateful. So once again, I thank God for you listening, taking the time out to view this video, and I hope I've said something that will spark you into getting up off that couch, getting up out of that recliner, because see, I love my little recliners. You can just sink into the recliner and even go to sleep, but just get a move on. It's summertime, July, and if God blesses us to keep on breathing, we have time. So with that being said, and keep in mind that God is good. He's merciful, He's gracious, He's compassionate, and He loves us. So have a blessed day. God bless.